James, the first season of futsal at Carl United, has it gone the way you expected?
It's went much better than expected. First season, we're going a little bit into the unknown. We weren't sure what it was about, what the standard was like. So basically, we went to a pre-season tournament and the lads did exceptionally well there, winning all the games. I think they drew one against Sheffield United. So that kind of gave us a good indicator that we had the chance to potentially do really well in terms of the futsal side of the game, and hopefully results would, be positive.
Interesting thing looking from the outside in, it's not just about that competition on the pitch. The lads are doing a lot of other stuff besides.
Yeah, well, they do 2 days of college a week where they do the level 3 diploma in sport, which is like the equivalent of 3 A levels, so it gives them a route into university if that's the way they want to go. Also, they do other like work-based qualifications and gain work experience out with our community lads out in the community, so it gives them a real good foundation for if they want to go into work. We do strength and conditioning sessions. Some of the lads have really taken to that, so it's give them a real idea about that sort of industry, and I think some of the lads are thinking about going into the personal training route after when they've finished. So it gives them a real foundation of the education side, life skills, but also training like a professional athlete at the same time.
And looking at the futsal side of it, you've had some great results this year.
Well, in the league, we've played 13, won 13. I think we've got a goal difference of 105, 3 points every game, so that's been fantastic. In terms of the Soccer M Cup, we have reached the quarter-finals, which was an amazing achievement considering we were first years and we're playing against other schemes, against second-year lads who are physically much more developed and have had an extra year in terms of the futsal coaching as well. So I think that stands us in really good stead for next year, and without putting pressure on ourselves, I think other clubs will be looking at us as a scalp, or somebody who's looks like they're going to be favourites for to go really far in that competition. Every round we played in, any team we came up against, nobody kind of outplayed, but we tend to have outplayed other teams, maybe with a little bit of luck, not on our side, but it's went better than expected.
Similar to the youth team, I suppose, how do you marry the two together, the need to learn a trade, learn life skills, and the need to play well on the pitch?
Well, I think it goes hand in hand. I think if you haven't got a good attitude, I think it'll show on the pitch. So what we're trying to do is obviously teach them the discipline, the skills, and the life skills, like you say, of just being punctual, turning up on time, eating the right things, being respectful to others, because no matter where they go in the town, they're always representing, whether they've got the kit on or not, always representing the football club, and we want them to share the values of how we feel at this football club with the way they conduct themselves, the way they act, wherever they go. So we tend to find that transmits into the way that they play. They play hard, they play fair, and they play to win, but it's all done in the right way. We very rarely have any disciplinary problems in terms of on the pitch action, and if anything ever happens, that's my job as being in charge to, we have a rule that if anybody misbehaves, they get whipped off straight away, so they end up sulking on the bench, and then calming down and thinking, I wish I hadn't done that, and then we've never had a problem since. So it's, it works.
Great feedback.